Hey guys, this is Ashley. So today we have my single eyeshadows. So we're going to go ahead and declutter them in liquid eyeshadows and pigments from MAC, the OGs, which I'm not going to get rid of those. But let's go ahead and jump in. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you're oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy and I love makeup. So that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup. And please just call me Ash or Ashley. So like I said, we're jumping in. Whew. So lots of single shadows. So I have some in some Z palettes that I'll show later on, but we're going to jump in. This is like from one of my little chests, my Sterolite that I keep my makeup in. So I just pulled the whole drawer out and let's jump in. So I'm just going to take it as it comes. So I have, let's see, Colourpop Flipper. So a lot of these Colourpop Super Shock shadows, I'm ready to get rid of. Like, you know, they're old. So it is what it is. And I don't ever reach for them anymore. Oh, this was one of my prettiest shades. This was the shade, yeah, Sequin. So, let's see. Can we even, and I used to close them really tight. So, ooh, this is actually still going kind of strong. So maybe I'll keep this one. I say one thing, do another. I'm not, I guess, gonna get rid of everything. Let's see, I have a Danessa Myrix. This is one of the Twin Flames. So this one is called Forever. And I have yet to use this. And oh my gosh. That is super pretty. I think it has like a green shift. I'm definitely gonna get some use out of this year. Keep that. Ooh, this shade right here. This is a MAC Cosmetics. This is Stylishly Married 2. So this shade is super beautiful. Really, really gorgeous. I hunted high and low for this. Really pretty. But if you want something similar to this, one of the Astral shades in Mothership 2, it's really, really close. But really, really gorgeous shade. Keeping that. Let's see. Okay, we have Let Me Pass by Colourpop. Ooh, this is probably gonna catch me. So I'm gonna keep that one. I don't know. I just don't be using them. I'm using the Super Shocks. Let's see. Okay, this is a Jelly Mutt Shadow in Strawberry. And this was like a weird formulation. I could definitely pass on this. I don't even want to stick my finger into it. Okay. Well, it decluttered itself to the floor. Let's see. Okay, we have a Urban Decay. This is this a Moon Dust? No, this is just, it's called Glitter Rock. I haven't used this in, I don't know, the day. It's not really doing much for me. I'm sure over a base, but I can get rid of this one. See, I have a Wet n Wild glitter that I've never used, so I'm gonna get rid of that. See, oh, this is my first MAC pigment. This is called Frost. First one I've ever had. Y'all, these MAC pigments are so old. I used to be so all about the MAC pigments because I've always been into pigment eyeshadow. It's always been my thing. You know, this is way before they used to have the eyeshadow palettes. So this is my very first one. I think I was like, had to be like a junior in high school. So like, we're talking like 2000. Like this shadow is like, this shadow is at least a strong 20 something years old. Let's see, I graduated from high school in 2002. So yeah, so this is like 2000. And when I bought this, my mother clowned me. She was just like, why would you spend so much money on an eyeshadow? And then who wanted to borrow it 2 days later? She did. The thing about these could be super messy. And it was just like this. That's all it was. So I would just put that on my eyes. You know, makeup was super different back then, like makeup aesthetics. So it worked. And this has literally been like spilled in the dorm. We just scooped it right on back up. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, tan. Tan is as old as dirt too. I've had this since high school as well. And I would usually just pull them out the caps because you could never, well, that's a terrible swatch. So that's tan. Because you could just never go wrong with these. And yeah, it got to the point like me and my friends, we would go half on them. So I guess the kind of same thing they were doing on eBay. We would go half on them because you would just have them forever. Okay, so this is the shade Rose. All right, so this is the shade Rose. I moved the basket back because I think it was throwing the camera off too much to focus on. But this is Rose. Let's see. This was like maybe rose gold before they had rose gold. So this is how I usually use them. I would put them in the cap. I would usually use mix and medium with these. So you can get full pigmentation. Look at that. One day I'm going to do a video using my MAC pigments. One day. Now we have the shade Fuchsia. Had this for a good minute. Beautiful shade as well. Just really, really pretty. Oh, another favorite, Golden Olive. So MAC is not even on there anymore. Golden Olive. Really gorgeous as well. I mean, look how brilliant these are. These are old. I mean, like, these are like, I've had these between college and high school, and look how they still perform. Jesus. We have another Twin Flames by Danessa. This is the color Lust. Ooh, are you kidding me? That is the shade Lust. Oh man, are you freaking kidding me? I have to use that. Let's see, we have another one. This is the shade Passion. Okay, and this is more of a pink flip. It's really beautiful, but I think we see a lot of stuff like that all the time. But that one right there, whew. I have this one little pigment by Siegel. Inspired. They sent it to me like when I ordered some palettes. So this is the shade, I think it's called Raspberry. All right, I have another pressed glitter by Wet n Wild. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Let's see. Ooh, this one is dried and cracked. This is called Monkey Business. So she's going. Look, Jelly Much Shadow. I'm gonna say Strawberry Jam. These were cute. They gave good pigment, and the colors were really pretty, but it was a lot to deal with. Like look at that. Who's doing all of that? All right, so this one, let's see, this is from their 5-year anniversary. This one is called Birthday Treat. And this color was actually really, really pretty. Oh, this still feels good. It's a nice peach. I'm gonna hang on to this one. All right, so let's see what the color. This is Tahini. That one's starting to feel really dry. Get rid of that. All right, we have Issa. Nice blue shade. Like, these would actually be dope. Like this one would, okay, hold that thought 1 second. Okay, so I pulled this out right quick, the Pat McGrath in Bridgerton. So, you know, we have this astral blue shade in here from the collab, and this one is called Regency Blue. And then like this, so this, because like I always was like, oh, I want to use it as bases, but I don't. And this is still creamy. Ooh, quit playing. Look at that. That beautiful blue purple shift. I mean, you can still do it, but like it's just a way to get more use out of stuff. You know, we do this all the time anyway, layer on, but. And then this. Girl, forget about it. Are you freaking kidding me? That is stunning. Yes. I will be doing that soon. I'm green. Ooh, we might have to keep her. This is Fizz. And I know they're coming out with more Super Shocks. I'm like, who asked for that? But, okay. I think she's a little dried out. She's not giving what it needs to give. So sorry, Fizz. I was really excited. You're gonna have to go. Another Jelly Munch. Foxes. This color is beautiful. And I have worn these, but I just can't deal with them now. They're a little too messy. Okay, this is, oh, a shade. I used to literally love the shade Sidekick. Really beautiful. Look at the shift. Feeling creamy still. Okay. And I think I used to like the Super Shocks because they were really innovative, and then they were really like pigmented. But now we have all these really creamy eyeshadow shades, so that's really pretty. I'm gonna hang on to this one. Okay, so this one is Let Me Pass. Have I even touched this? No. Okay, but I'm gonna put my finger in it. Gorgeous. Really pretty. Coppery, bronzy shades like that. Yeah, used to get me. We have Vanilla by MAC. Another pigment. Old dirt. See? Don't even say MAC. Really pretty shade. I used to wear this a lot of times on my lid with like satin taupe. Oh man, that's pretty. I need to use this. Look at that. Duochrome. Alright, so another Jelly Munch. This is Half Moon. I think this is like a blue-brown shade. We can let her go. You see they're flaking on my thing. Oh, okay. So this is, I want to say this has got to be a, it says Zodiac, but I feel like this has got to be like a Moon Dust shade by Urban Decay. Look how pretty. Now the Moon Dust, like you definitely had to put some pigment underneath them, but this one is pretty pigmented, so she's going to stay. Haha. All right, so haha, this is the shade that kicked it off. This is Blue Brown by MAC. This shade has been duped so many times. We can find this shadow everywhere. Everywhere. Look how freaking gorgeous. So pretty. Really pretty. Ooh, this is pretty also. This is the shade Bay. Let's see what she's talking about. Okay. Still coming out pretty good. All right. So now we got Kelp Me. She's looking a little dry. Oh, she is. She can go. Have this beautiful color. This is Ibiza. Really pretty. Kind of dry. I'm gonna get rid of this one. There, we got this bright blue. It's called Too Shy. Really pretty. Ooh, still really creamy. Oh my goodness. All right, next up we got Bumblebee. She's looking dry, cracked. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Ooh, this one is a pretty. You see, I've used this. Amaze. And these will probably go on so much. Oh, this is still very creamy. Golly. These will probably still go. These will probably, now we have better brushes, natural hair brush. These will probably go on so much better now. Aim Face. Oh, I used to love this one also. And I remember when I went to Africa, I just like took a couple of these and like a matte shadow or so and used these. Look how pretty. This color is beautiful. So this is called Sugar. I don't need like this. Oh, if I sound amazed, I'm amazed. Okay, because I haven't been in this drawer in forever. So that's pretty, but it's dry, so it's coming off very toppery. So some of this stuff is like I remember, and some of this is like, oh, like these Jelly Munch shadows, I literally forgot I had them. So if I sound shocked, I am. Okay, it's called Too Much Makeup Etiquette. And I always bring in a lot of makeup, so yeah. That's beautiful. We're gonna keep this. All right, so we have Erotic. She's actually doing okay. I'm gonna let it go. Okay, so we have Friendship File. This is, I guess, in collaboration with Hello Kitty. Still really creamy. It looks okay. I can do without it. I really can. Ooh, this is a pretty color. So this is Babykins. I don't know why it's in the black packaging. Don't remember. Ooh. Okay. Feels pretty creamy still. It's pretty, but it's not doing enough for me. I think it's still a little dry. We can get rid of that one. Okay, now I have Summer Lovin', and at least I've used this stuff. This one still feels really nice. But then, I don't know, you don't get a lot of, most of it's still on my finger. I can get rid of it. All right, so only 4 more Super Shocks to go. Ooh. Okay, so we have Envy. I hope this one is talking about something, because look. It's a little on the dry. It's dry. Okay, here it is. I'm just going to put it over here. Yeah, it's dry. It's gone. I'm like, can we put some mixing medium? I think I'm doing too much. So I'm going to get rid of that one. All right, so this is really pretty. This is called Slave to Pink. Oh my God, I'm still in awe of this vanilla shade. Okay, let's see. This one's actually still coming up pretty good, yeah. So I'm gonna keep this one. It still feels nice. All right, last 2 Super Shocks. And I can already tell you that this one is dry. It's looking dry. Let's see, this is called Baby Talk. Oh shit, it's not dry. It's not dry at all. Damn, this is like a different formula or something. This is, ooh. All right. Look at that, I'll shut my face. All right, and then last we have Hot Toddy. Looking pretty. This is still feeling really creamy. It's kind of similar to what we just had. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Well, this is a pigment I definitely love. This is called Sweet Sienna, and really beautiful color. It was always just easiest for me to work off the top, and I would drop like a little drop of mixing medium in there that I have from MAC and go to work. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see, we have the shade Acid Orange. I don't even know why I bought this shade. I was like, oh, I need an orange shade, and it's just all right. I guess I should swatch it for you. I don't know, it's like a dusty shade. It's just, I don't know. I could have done without this for real. I have Ruddy by MAC. I think this is a satin shade. Yeah. Ooh, and it's pretty dry. Ooh. It's a Volux Pearl. I mean, it is dry. I'm glad I did swatch that. We have CYO, whoever this is. But this shadow wasn't actually bad. So this is actually a Pat McGrath Copper Cream. So this is from like her Ecstasy Kits. This is her first release. So this is a cream. Ooh, pretty, still creamy. So it looks like there. And let's see, this is the counterpart that came with it. And this is the Copper005 Pigment, which I'm sure we can find somewhere. And if I can get it open. This, like, you definitely want to, this is what it'll look like with the two together, but I'm going to put it over like some Mayron. I mean, we've seen these pigments show up, but I want to keep these just for like reference. Okay, we have an Urban Decay shadow. This is Half Baked. Oh goodness, this is the shade, like you used to get this in everything. Like, it was just a standard gold. That's what it looks like. It's not doing anything for me, so I can get rid of it. Then this pigment is beautiful, and it's called Golden Lemon by MAC. And if you guys ever remember, like, the little shadow sticks that they had, the crayons, you can put that as a base. Use this, and so pretty. Like, straight up just golden lemon. All right, next we have, this is Melon. This is one of my favorites. This has been around since I was in high school, for sure. All right, so this one, ooh, is white gold. It definitely has a shift to it. Really, really pretty. All right, so this is Milk. This one's really pretty as well. I mean, they're all like pretty much really pretty. This one is really, really good. It's called Steel Blue. I mean, look at that. All right, ooh, OG for me, Jardin Airs. Used to wear this all the time on the lid as a neutral look. Champagne-y color. This one is gorgeous as well. This is called Old Gold. Really pretty. I mean, look at that shine. I have Tonic by Urban Decay. I'm gonna keep that. Let's try to move a little faster. Let's see, we have another MAC pigment. This is Neo Orange. I can get rid of that. And actually, I can get rid of this one too. I didn't think I would, but they're literally doing nothing for me. All right, oh, this is very pretty. This is more like a reflex. So this is called Antique Gold. This is more of a glittery pigment. As you can see, all the little particles. Definitely would need a glitter glue. Like, it's literally just up in the air. The thing about MAC, like back in the day, this stuff used to be like just go-to for, you know, makeup artists. This is called Dark Smog, I want to say. I had a friend or somebody I met at MAC. He was so nice, and he gave me a couple of these pigments. But this one actually is really pretty. You would need like a little base, but to make it more opaque, but it was really nice. And the thing is, I could use them more for sure, but because I used to use these all the time. This was like all all we had really. So other than their little singles, so I could do my makeup quickly with them. Okay, so this is Femininity. This is when they started, well, this is probably from a holiday set too, but they started changing them. See, this is why. See, this is why this stuff is a mess. Because, ooh, really pretty. Like, I have other colors in my collection that don't pull as good as that. Let's see, I really like this color as well. This one was called Dusty Desert Desire. Look how gorgeous. Beautiful blurples. Really pretty. Okay, so this is Misty, I think at the bottom. Don't know what the top one is, but you have to have them together, because otherwise, I didn't wipe my finger off. So there's that one. So I'm gonna get rid of these two. This is just a silver. I have one without the other because they don't close. I could do without those. All right, so these are two more from like this little set here. Let's see. You got Light Violet Grape, and then whatever. Oh, Light Violet is on the top, and then Grape is down at the bottom. Okay, duh. So that would make so much more sense. That's really pretty. And then this is Light Violet. Ooh, I forgot to wipe my finger off. Sorry, y'all. those two together. Alright, so I'm keeping those, and then, what is this? This is Maruby. I don't know if that's doing anything for me, so that can go. Alright, so we got some, oh, these are Mcgrath Glitters. Haha, Pigments. Okay, so I was like, what is this? I was like, this ain't just no ring. This is from the lip kit. So these were pigments that you could put over the lipsticks. If you guys remember, but you know, when you see with the glitter, my hands are so dirty right now. But you see, you could put this all over the lips. So that one was called, it's called Blood Microfine Glitter. And then we had this one, which was Venom Microfine. So this is the other red. And then we had this gold one. This is Flesh Microfine Glitter. Yeah, so these were like more before her palettes came out. These little kids seem so old now. This is Angel Dust. So this is a pigment that I got in that Eye Ecstasy kit. That she did with an eyeshadow and a little eyeshadow palette and a mascara. I don't know if I want to see her do pigments again. Not that these are not good, but just metallic gold. And I like the jar, but it's just, this stuff is hard to, I mean, it's just a lot. It's like you want it to be tinier, but then it's like the smaller it is, the harder it is to get your. All right, so this is Bordello Urban Decay. Good, this is feeling a little dry, so I can pass on that. Ooh, we have a MAC one right here. This is called Aphrodisiac. Feeling dry, but this is old. Let's see, we have a couple singles right here. I'm not going to open them. This is from Feather River Body, so this is old because that's what Sydney Grace used to be called back in the day. And we have one from Colourpop, and this is one from Clarity. It sent me replacement shade, so I'll just put them over there. All right, so we have this shade called Rockstar by Urban Decay. Ooh, all these Urban Decays are feeling pretty dry. So we have a MAC Expensive Pink, super popular shade back in the day. It's cute, but mine is, it's old, so it's dry. All right, we got Satin Taupe. This Satin Taupe is one of my favorites. And I can live without it because it's dry. And I only need so much in my collection for nostalgia, you know. This is Swiss Chocolate. Barely can see it. Okay, don't know what I was doing with that shade. You can't see that on me. This is a pigment by MAC. This one is super pretty. This is what I mean. Like me and my friends, we used to go like half in and put them in a little bottle or something. This bottle actually, I think, kind of sucks. That's why I didn't used to use it a lot, because I guess, but I'm gonna transfer this. But this shade is really gorgeous. I would literally have to tap it out to use it. And I don't even remember the name of it, unfortunately. So I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to find a better container for this for sure. I can't remember. Was it Desert something? And so, see, this is what I mean. Like, so MAC started repackaging. This is fuchsia. I already showed it to you. I have it in larger. They start putting them in sets, which is like, okay, you appreciate less product, but these were such a nuisance to deal with because you couldn't get into them. Naval blue, like, this one's a glitter. This one's Melon. So I've showed, this one's Melon. I showed you that on there already. So I'm gonna get rid of those. These are really pretty. Okay. Oh, this red shade is pretty, but it's a glitter. So this is like MAC, but nut. Oh, see, just a mess. Ooh, even bigger mess now. All right, so I'm not gonna open this one. And then this reflects blue, so it's like a glitter that reflects blue, like helium. Let's see, this one is Heritage Red. I don't think they've done like pigments since this is, let's see, Handsome Prince, yeah. English Gilt. Oh, and this is Cocoa Beach. And let's see, this is Soft Wash Gray, so. And then we have Petrified, so, okay, those I'm getting rid of. Okay, last of the MAC pigments, we have Brash and Bold. This one's like more powder, just loose powdery formulation, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. All right, I have another pressed glitter that I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of. I have another shadow by this Cryo people, whoever they are. They have some pretty shadows. I don't even know how I acquired these, but they're pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Let's see, I have the shade Night Divine by MAC. And I used to have more single shadows by MAC. I had like Z palettes of them or their version, but this one is kind of dry. It's old too. But when I moved into my condo, it was like a mold issue, so I had to get rid of those because those actually molded. But the pigments stayed okay because they were tied, you know, in a jar. And then this is Let's Roll. This is a Dazzle Shadow. Remember we used to like these? We used to think that they were like really sparkly. It's a little dry now in its defense. All right, so I want to swatch these for you guys. I start with some clean hands. As clean as can be. So see, like, all right, so what I did is I got some parchment paper so I could swatch these for you because, you know, you can't stick your finger in, too small. So this is the shade Naval Blue, and that's what it looks like. Ooh, really, really pretty. So that's Naval Blue. Next up, we have the shade, what is this, Forest Green. Look at that on the finger. Really pretty. Makes it worth it, but it's just like, ooh. Then next up, we have the shade Heritage Rogue. I think that's from the Nutcracker. I haven't seen MAC do pigments in a while. So that is Heritage Rogue. It's a cute little color story right there. And then we have Cocoa Beach. So that is Cocoa Beach. Now we have English Gilt from the Nutcracker. Ooh, so pretty. All right, now we have Soft Wash Gray. Ooh, I'm gonna love this color. Ooh, that's really, really pretty. That's Soft Wash Gray. And then the last one we have is Spearmint. Oh, those are the colors. These are gorgeous. That would be a wonderful palette. All right, so I got some more parchment paper so I can show you my Glam Shop pigments. So this is Volcanic Ash. So this is what the shade looks like. And these don't really have a great base to them. And then the next one we have is called Polar. So there's Polar. And then we have, this one is called White Peach. And then we have the shade Kaleidoscope. And this is more of a flaky shade. Like, it's just little flakes. And then the same with this one. Oh, crap. We have Sugar Frost. Like, that was the whole point of having paper down, so we won't. So that's Sugar Frost, which are like flakes again. So Really pretty. Just really like dusty colors. Now we got some Stila glitter and glows and stuff and liquid shadows. So this is by Tarte, Rose Gold. This side was a glitter liner. It's actually not that dried up. I can't believe it. And then this side was the eyeshadow or a metallic liner. So I'm going to get rid of this. Let's see, I have this one. It's called Into the Blue. This is a Stila. Remember these? These were like all the rage back in like 2017. So that's from Stila. It's pretty dry, so I'm gonna let it go. This one is a Urban Decay Heavy Metal. This is old, but I'm gonna let her live. This is the shade Rose Gold Retro by Stila. This was a very popular shade. It's actually not that terribly dry, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay, so this right here is a Hypnotic Lights. I'm not even sure where this even, what is this? Oh, by Melon. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter. I don't even remember when I bought that. So that'd be old. Okay, so these were by Revlon, the photo art ready. I think these were like circa 2019, no, 2018. And they were dual ended. And this glitter is like a lot thicker, like, get rid of that. Oh Lord, this is a Smashbox hook. There's a lot going on with this packaging. Oh, this might just, no, I don't know. Is it a lip gloss? No, maybe not. No, let's see. No, it's a liquid eyeshadow. Okay, yeah. Nope. Stila, we have Sunset Fire. Very dry. Okay, get rid of it. Then we have Burnished Sienna. Ooh, really dry. Getting rid of it. And because these three were in a set, it was Follow the Sun. That one's the only one that's still acting kind of good, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh, remember when Colourpop has the Supernova shadows, their liquid version? Oh, that actually kind of applies really good still. Then we have Hard to Impress. Why do these still work pretty well? Even though I know these are old. Ooh, that one's really pretty. And that is Firecracker. So those are three at the top. I'm gonna get rid of them. I know they got to be old. And they're liquid, so that kind of scares me. So those are old. Okay, and then this is a glitter liner. I'm gonna keep this. I think this is by NYX. All right, so we have some more liquid shadows. Let's see, this is another Stila rather, Next to Note. And these were not cheap. Ooh, dry. But these are old, so if you wonder why they're dry. Okay, I have this little eyeshadow quad that shouldn't be here. This is by the Lip Bar. Well, probably it's real small. I just didn't want it to get lost in the sauce. So, yep. Nice quality. Got this at Target. Really like this. I have some liquid shadows. Well, these are still by Stila. Okay. This is Diamond Dust. That one's still looking kind of good. And then we have Sunset Cold. They came out with so many of these. The Stila ones, they're really old. I'm just gonna, I keep looking at them like, now I have these two Natasha Denona ones, so you know these came out in 2020, so they're not that old. So this should be Scarab, which is also in that Trio Chrome. Look how good. It's still super creamy, everything. These are the chromium liquid shadows. I actually really like these. I wear these quite a bit in. And then this one is Dog Bane. Love this one too. So I'm gonna keep these two. Then I have this one by the Lip Bar, and this is called Hot Tamale. And I should have probably swatched Natasha Denona's down there, so I'm gonna keep that one. This one I got in like 2020 as well. Oh wow, remember these? Like I said, if I sound surprised, I am. This is Sequins. This is by Marc Jacobs. These were the Topaz Flash Sequins, yes, Glam Glitter Eyeshadow. These were like all the rage around 2018. This is what it looks like. It's not dry. Well, it doesn't feel dry at the moment. But it's actually still okay. So I'm going to keep this. This is really, really pretty. And it wore really nicely. And you got good longevity out of it. One more Glam Shop pigment that was floating around. This is called Marker. Look at that. Ooh. That's pretty. Two shadows by Chantecaille, and this one is the Penguin. Really pretty. And then my favorite one is the Elephant. Three Idols by Pat McGrath, because a lot of them were actually like re-promoted shades. So this one is Synthetica. This one was not re-promoted, but I think you can find it in it's probably a Subversive Eye kit. And this shade is so pretty. And it actually applied that way too. So, really beautiful purple. This shade I actually use a lot. This is Burnished Honey. I usually use this in the crease a lot when I'm like using, you know, other single shadows or something. So I really enjoy this shade a lot. You can see it's a little dip. And then we have Crimson Fire. Love this shade. Love to blend this one out all over the lid and compare it with the Burnished Honey. All right, so if you made it this far, whew, congratulations. Congratulations to me for still going. So these are some depotted shadows from like a Urban Decay palette, and I think it was a Kaleidoscope palette. It was a collab, and I popped the shades out, never used them. So and these two were from like, I think the Better Together or something that Too Faced had with Kat Von D. These two shades were from the Kat Von D side. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter these and clean this little magnetic palette up. Then, let's see, in this one, I have some Glam Shop singles. I had one shadow just kind of really break on me. And these are just from the mattes. These are the only mattes I have that are not in the pre-made palettes. And then these two, this is from the Glam Shop, and then this one is from Tammy Tanuka. This right here are my Colourpop singles. So some of these are like when they came out with singles first before they started doing eyeshadow palettes. This is like, you know, they did the Super Shocks first, then they went into actual traditional eyeshadow singles. And so then they started doing palettes. And these two rows right here are from the Colourpop So Jaded. So I did end up depotting those two rows. It was super easy, just took a magnet and they pop right on out. This row is from the Sweet Nothings palette, so I ended up popping those out. And then this row is from that Femme Rosa with Carucci palette. So these right here are my Terra Moons. So pretty, so good. So I do plan on doing a dedicated video. I have some coming in that are on pre-order. I think they ship out in the next 2 days. So I'm gonna do a whole swatch video with my Terra Moon shadows. But these are really pretty. I only have, maybe I have more than 2 mattes, I don't know. But I think this is Sun Scorched. Really pretty. Just like really gorgeous. I think this is Red Giant. So that's some really pretty stuff here. Next up we have my Cleonas, and I have swatched these. I have a video, so I'll try to remember to link that down. below. So gorgeous. These shades are just like so beautiful. If you're interested in them, I would say just pick out the shades that are special to you, because they have so many of, especially like these colors and the bejeweled, and they have different shifts, but they're not always going to look different on your eyes. So they're really expensive. So I would just pick out the shades that speak to you the best. So this right here is my Colored Rain Book of Shadows. So let's see. These are my Colored Rain singles. So this one, this red shade, looks a little shaky. So a lot of these were from just shades that I've purchased, because they used to be big into single shadows. They had really great formulas and they're still really pretty. Some of the bolder colors are from the Power Pigments, and a couple things I did declutter. I think I'm going to take that red shadow out, because I just kind of foresee it being a mess. So she might be going to declutter. She's about to break. And then it was cool because it's just like you get pages, and then they give the little, what's the name? So more, and then I think a couple of these might be Colourpop, and then some of these are my palettes I depotted, that they had their 6 pans. So back here, these I'm sure are, some of these down here are more Colourpop ones. And so, yes, so really enjoy this. All right, so this right here is an Adept Z Cosmetics, Z palette rather, or Adept Cosmetic Empty Magnetic Palette, since Z palette was an actual brand. Let's see, so this one here, you can put shadows on both sides. So I just started filling this up. So these are basically shades that I have depotted from particular palettes. So these 3 are actually just Glam Shop singles, and I just got these in. So let's see, I'm gonna leave the names down below. So yes, really pretty. Like, I'm gonna leave the name because they're Polish, so I'm not gonna butcher it. I think this is like their crystal collection, not pressed glitters, okay? And then these 3 shades right here, I'm trying to figure out what the 4th one is, but I know these 4 actually. These 4 right here are actually from that So Mesmerizing palette by Clarity Cosmetics. So the mattes didn't really work for me, and part of the palette was broken, so I just saved the shimmer shades because they're really beautiful. Like, I didn't put the names down in them, so I don't know what the names are, but yes, like, look at that. And then these are from Give Me Glow, except for this one right here. So these are from Give Me Glow. These are from the Summer Vibes palette right here. This is just a single I purchased, Halo 2 mattes. This is Halo, really pretty. And then this one is actually from the Juvia's Place Saharan, no, the Magic palette. Yeah, the Magic. Yeah. So this one, I wanted that shade, so I popped it out and I put it in here. And then this one is also by the Glam Shop also. I think this one is called Beetlejuice, and I just found it in my stash. And that is Beetlejuice. This last Adept palette actually houses my Glam Shop singles. So pretty. So we're going to start with this side first, and I do have like a massive swatch video, and I don't think these are not in it, but these are newer, but I have swatched them on my channel. I'm 90% sure. These are the marble shades. I have eye swatches of these. I'm gonna link all of that down below. I have a huge Glam Shop playlist. And then these are some more. None of these are pressed glitters, if you're wondering. So, like, these are the marble shades. So you just like put your finger in, rub gently to get that beautiful pigmentation. Let's see. I think this is lemongrass right here. Just freaking gorgeous. Do you see that purpley shift? Oh my God. I have so much to use. All right, and this is the other side. And so I have like my hollow shades down here. So like I think this is like the blue hollow. Like, look at that. And this shade is like Figueroic. So beautiful. Like I said, I have videos. This is the only pressed glitter. So this right here is the only pressed glitter. Everything else, they're not glitters. Oh, and this shade, what is it? Abracadabra? Honey, honey. Amazing. So, yes. So, thank you. And let's see. So, I'm going to pull out. So, just to recap, I'm getting rid of all of this. And I'm going to attempt to use the stuff that I'm setting aside to keep. So I'm getting rid of all of that. I didn't count it up. It's a lot. And then I'm keeping all of this. I just threw it back in here. I'm definitely going to organize it for sure. But this is what I'm keeping. And then I'm also getting rid of one of those Z palettes. I hope you guys have enjoyed this so much. It was really good to go through this collection, especially stuff I haven't touched in forever. So I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video, which will be very soon. And subscribe to my channel because you know I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. And you already know how we end the videos around here. We end it with a chair dance. So it'll be very modified. So we're going to chair dance. Hey, 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 chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. All right. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye.